Hi, this is Ryan Michael Poe. Listen, here's the thing. Believe it or not, I might not have a college diploma. No, I don't. I was diagnosed with ADHD when I was 4 years old. That's what my mom tells me. And I said, Mom, how did they do that? She said, Ryan, at Olathe Medical Center, they put you into a room with all these blocks and toys. And you were just all over the place. You couldn't focus or anything. And that's how they found out that you had ADHD at that age. So I had ADHD, and my highest level of education, I received my general education diploma from Johnson County Community College in December of 2006. I took Lumosity as an adult. Like, my oldest score is 10 months old, and I have a 1658 in Lumosity. I had a paid membership to get your right scores because you get all the games. And all the different games measure the different sizes of your brain in different areas. I scored a 1658 about 10 months ago in Lumosity. That's my overall score, and my LPI, my Lumosity Point Index. That's what they call it. So I looked at what that was because I had a paid membership. I looked at where my score ranked in the world, and I was with Irvine, California, and on Lumosity about 2 months ago, Irvine, California was number one. Their scores were like 1600 and up. And people from Russia and China and different places use Lumosity, but you know, that's where my score ranked. It was in Irvine, California's region of scores. And then I took the Cryptex Best IQ test about 3 months ago, and you can get that on Google Play. I think the person that makes it is Cryptex, but it's called Best IQ Test. When you look it up on your apps, if you do, it's a brain with glasses on. And it has 4 categories, 15 IQ questions per category. And after I took the whole test, it said that I was in the top 2 percentile. My IQ was 130 points, and it was called Superiorly Gifted, and I'm in the top 2 percentile regarding my IQs for people that took that test. So, I mean, I don't have a college education, but I'm smart, you know, one thing that contributed to me not having a college education was my depression and my ADHD. When I'd get into classrooms, I'd be depressed, and I'd have this mind that was thinking, you know, my mind was moving so fast in the classroom, I wondered what was going on outside of the classroom, and I couldn't focus my attention and really care about the class because of my depression, my emotional depression in my mind. So that's what I can best tell you contributes to me not having a college education. And that's real honest. But the reason for this video is because I wanted you to know I'm smart. I don't have a college education in it, but I had my own experience, and I know how I've got a good weight loss plan. And what you'll need is a scale from the store. You'll need memo books that are about, 2 to 3 inches wide and about 4 or 5 inches long. They're small memo books. That's what I would suggest buying, a scale. These small memo books, these little notebooks that are real small, like 3 by 5 inches. That's a good estimate. I don't know the exact dimensions of it. A pen. And you need a big journal, a big one, that you keep in your bathroom where your scale is. And you need a pen in that journal that's just specifically for that journal. And I'd put it in the bathroom that you keep your scale in. And your memo book, if you get one, I'd keep with you, like in your pocket or in your purse. But here's the thing. So you need to know that 1 pound of body fat is produced in your body, is manifested in your body after you consume over 3,200 calories produce 1 pound of body fat. So 3,200 calories that are unburned, that didn't need to be used by your body, can produce 1 pound of body fat. Alright, so based on that, what you need to know is you need to weigh yourself once a week. You need to weigh yourself once a week, and you need to write down your weight in that journal that you keep by your scale in your bathroom with the pen, and write down the day, the date, and your weight. And you only weigh yourself once a week. Don't get over, just every 7 days, you need to weigh yourself. In that little memo book that you keep in your pocket, or your purse, or your backpack, or whatever, you write down everything that you eat throughout the day. And if you don't know the calories of what you're eating, the best thing you could do is guess. But I want you need to try to find out the exact amount of calories that you're eating and write it down in your little memo book. And when you write down your calories for that day, you need to write down the day and the date. And then underneath that, you write your whole list of food items that you consume throughout the day. And then at the end of the day, in that little memo book, tally up all your calories that you consumed. And that's just day 1. But you do that 7 days. So say I'd start weighing yourself on Monday. So before you start keeping calories, you have a preliminary weight check. So you want to record that in your journal that you keep in your bathroom near your scale, and put your weight in there. And then that's Monday, right? And then, for instance, and then I'd weigh yourself only in the morning after you wake up and you've used the restroom, because your body has, you urinate when you wake up sometimes, or you have a bowel movement. You want to get rid of all that stuff before you write down your weight after, So you want to get rid of all your urine and bowel movement, and then weigh yourself, write down your weight, the day and the date. And you want to keep in your little memo book a tally, and you want to write the day and the date, and you want to write down everything that you ate, right? And next to it, you write down the calories, and then you tally up all those calories that you ate in that day at the end of the day, and you write it at the bottom. And you do that for all 7 days, and then you add up at the end of the week all the calories that you ate throughout that week that you tallied in your memo book. You want to add them all up and put that on a separate page in the memo book right after the 7th day of your calorie tally. And you add up all the calories that you ate for that week, and you weigh yourself again on Monday. And so say you ate 20,000 calories, for instance, that whole week, and you gained 2 pounds. This is just an example. You gained 2 pounds. You ate 20,000 calories and you gained 2 pounds. Well, those 2 pounds are 6,400 calories. Okay? And so, yeah, 6,400 calories. So you take the 6,400, 6,400, 20,000 minus 6,400, and that's probably about the amount of calories that you really needed that week for your body, not to gain anything. But you don't just want to stop there. You want to keep doing this until you have your weight loss goal. And if you keep gaining weight throughout the week, lower your amount of calories. You have to set a point index in your mind for lowering the amount of calories that you eat, or you won't lose the weight. Have goals. It's easy to set goals this way. It's easy to get achievements this way. You just have to care about the paperwork and trust it. And you got to live off the paperwork that you keep in your weight journal in the bathroom, and the paperwork you have in your memo book that you kept on you throughout the day, so you could write down everything that you ate. You don't want to skip a meal and write it down later. You want to write it down in the memo book after you ate it. And you want to do this not just 1 week or 2 or 3, until you've achieved your weight loss goals. And eventually throughout this, you'll find out what your body really needs to consume for you not to gain weight, and what you need to take off your calorie index that you ate for that week to lose the weight. So I was just trying to help. It worked for me, and it's a real solid method. So good luck if you watch this video, and take care. I recorded this to bless people that would watch it and to help. Alright, thank you. Bye.